What's up, everyone? This is Jaren here with Big Dreams. I wanted to create this video and just show you a step-by-step tutorial or guide on how to create a listing from the start all the way to the finish. So we'll just go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to share my screen. And let's see here. I've already picked out the two items that I want to show you. So I'm going to do this shirt right here. It's a Michael Bradley U.S. men's national team soccer jersey. So what you want to do is you want to go over here to the search on eBay, and you can just put in, the name. So Michael Bradley, let's say here jersey. And I like doing this because I like selling similar. So let's see if we can, let me see here. Okay. Yeah, make that a little bit bigger. Okay, perfect. So, and I'm going to go down to the solds. Reason why I like doing the solds is because it's a good listing already. They probably got good titles and they've kind of been there and done that already. So you just want to piggyback off of them. You can see that there are several of them on here that I can choose from. And typically what I'll do is I'll find one that, has plenty of keywords in it. So this one looks pretty good right here. This one's good as well. I think, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I like that. They've got a lot of keywords in the title that I think will be beneficial. So then you come over here to where it says sell one like this, and you want to click on that. And essentially what it's doing is it's just copying this listing, except that it won't have the photos in there. Okay, so you can, like I was saying, no photos here, so we'll have to add in our own photos, but the title is basically the same. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and upload the photos that I have. So we'll just come over here and we'll go, okay. I must have missed a photo. And then we'll just drag those over. I'm gonna make this bigger. So those are populating right now. So I've already created this listing, but for the purposes of this video, what I did was just copied and put them in a different folder. That way I could show you guys. But when I did it, I actually left off one of the pictures. So it was the front side. It was just the full view of basically the front side of the shirt. So, but anyways, we'll go ahead and continue on. So I'll put this one as the cover photo since the other one I left off. No big deal. You just kind of want to arrange it, to make sense. You want the buyer to be able to follow along and see exactly, what that item looks like in great detail. So I try to put the most important aspects of the shirt in the beginnings. Okay. And then what I've been doing as of late is if there's any flaws, I'll go ahead and put that like in number 1 or in number 2 or number 3. That way, an individual can see right away that this has a flaw with it. So, they don't just bypass, looking at all the pictures, because I'm sure most of you had the problem with some eBay buyers where they don't look at all the pictures and then they get the item. They're like, oh, I didn't know this had that on there. Well, we can eliminate that excuse right away. So I got that as my cover. I got that one next, which is just fine. I got the measurements on there. I like taking pictures of the measurements. That way I don't have to, type it in there and risk, me fat fingering something and putting the wrong thing in there. So I like doing that. I like taking a picture of the material tag as well. That way they can see what it's made out of. So we'll just go back up here to the top. And let's see here. It is a Nike shirt, so we can definitely utilize that. So Nike USA Soccer National Team, Michael Bradley, number 4, 2014 jersey. I like to go ahead and put the gender in there right after the brand. And I think that's something that eBay recommends as well. So I'll go Nike men's, and then you could even go jersey because you want to go with the brand, the gender, and then like what the item is, and then from there you can go with like the style and any other features. So I'll go with Nike men's jersey, and next I'll put USA Soccer National Team, and then the individual's name, Michael Bradley, number 4. Let's see here. And then it is dry fit. So I could put dry fit in there too. Dry fit. I could go short sleeve if I wanted to. Okay, I probably won't put short sleeve in there because I don't know if I would have enough room to put the size and whatnot in there. But it is an extra large. Let's see here. So it's an extra large. So I'll put extra large in there as well. And we'll go size extra large. Size XL. Okay, so I think that is plenty. So you got Nike men's jersey, USA Soccer National Team, Michael Bradley, number 4, dry fit, size extra large. So this title right here is fine. I'm pleased with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and highlight it, copy it, because what I'll do below is paste it. But and if you have a label, which I would recommend, like a SKU number, you can add that in there. That way, whenever the item does sell, you know exactly where to go pull it from. So you could put that right there. This is the category we're going to use: fan apparel, souvenirs, soccer national teams. And then if you have any store categories, I do have some store categories. I could, if I wanted to, put it on short sleeve shirt. Or if it was, a unisex shirt, I would put in, women's short sleeve as well. Condition is used. I like to put, good used condition. And then I'll put, please see all photos. For details. Okay, we've already put in our pictures, so we're good there. And then we're gonna come down here and fill out some item specifics. You'll see this little meter right here. And based on how many keywords you have that are relevant, it's going to determine how full this meter is. So right now it's like completely full because all the keywords are satisfying for the searches. So if it wasn't, then it would kind of, be right here, or it would, stop short, or whatever the case was. So the more keywords you utilize, the more full your meter is going to be. And you'll know how relevant a keyword is based on this number right here. It'll show you, just how relevant it is in search. So this one has 184.8, searches. So it's probably going to be important that you fill that out. So you want to keep that in mind. So that's filled out. USA, jersey, size large. We'll change that to an extra large rather, sorry. The brand is Nike. Gender is men. And again, so the reason why I like doing sell similar is because it does a lot of the grunt work for you, as opposed to me creating a listing from scratch and having to, type in everything and try to figure out everything. You want to piggyback off of other people. So the player, Michael Bradley's already in there, multicolor. I could, if I wanted to, put red, white, and blue, but multicolor is fine for me. Capacity, you don't really need to worry about filling that out. You can see it doesn't even have a number for the searches. Nobody really cares about the capacity, which is just going to be, the weight of it. Not a big deal. So you can keep scrolling down, and you can put the, where it's manufactured from. There are times where that'll be very, very high in search, and then other times where it doesn't make, as much of a difference. So we'll go back. Okay, let me see if we can figure out how to do that. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. So I accidentally went too far back. So what I'm going to do is go back in because it'll have that draft save, which is perfect. I always like to create my drafts first and then I'll go list them like later on that day because I like to list them at the same time every single day just to have some consistency. Okay, so I pulled it back up again and I'm going to scroll back down. Okay, so we don't necessarily know where it came from because I couldn't tell that on the shirt because it kind of faded away. So remember I copied earlier the title. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to paste it. This is just something I like to do, to each his own. And then I go to advanced editing and I've already made some templates that I like to use. And so I'll come out here and I know it says shoes, but basically this one is all encompassing for all the items that I utilize because it's just going to say, hey, make sure that if you need measurements, you let me know. Understand that, you know, for the most accurate sizing guide, you need to visit the company or the brand website because I'm not the manufacturer of it. And then just let them know that I reply 6 days a week. Usually it's 7, but I just let them know 6 days a week. That way, if they have any questions or concerns, they can let me know. And then I tell them about feedback. I strive to earn 5-star feedback. So, you know, if you don't mind leaving some feedback, I'll do the same thing for buyers that I feel deserve it. So you could just put in here, you know, kind of whatever you want, detailing the item. If you want to do a little bit of ad copy, a little bit of marketing, you can do that in there as well. So it's just kind of up to you. You can play around with it a little bit. Fixed price, have it on fixed price. And then over here, we'll put in, you know, our price that we want to charge. I have Terra Peak. Some of you may not have Terra Peak. Some of you might, but it comes with the store package. What it allows you to do is analyze and basically have a database of what you want to charge for, you know, the price. So this gives you just kind of, you know, what the average sell price is for a jersey, like what I have. It'll give you a range, and this is basically what Terra Peak is. So you can come over here, and it shows you, you know, average sold price range, what the people charged for shipping, what percentage charged for shipping, how many have been sold. So, and that's just over the last 90 days. You can just kind of scroll and get a better idea of what you want to charge. So we're just scrolling down. Okay, see, okay. So everything looks good to me. I have a good idea of what I want to charge. I'm going to go a little bit above the average and let's do 45. So we'll do $45. I like accepting offers. You can see right here, it says allowing offers increases your chances of selling by 3 to 7%. So, I mean, I would say probably 75 to 85% of my orders are, you know, best offers. So I like doing offers for sure. Come over here. I do accept returns and I pay for the returns. And then if it's international, I'll accept the return, but the buyer has to pay for the return shipping. So, and then come over here and just fill out the shipping information. This shirt is definitely going to be under £1. And because it's going to be under £1, I'm going to ship it first class. And I know right off the back that it's not going to cost me $7.96. At max, it'll cost me about $4 to $5. So I'm going to charge a fixed price of $4.96. I could do free shipping, but I haven't really noticed much of a difference with my store between me having free shipping and me not having free shipping. So I like to charge I like to charge the customer, and I'll know right away what I'm going to be profiting. So I do 1 day business day for handling time, and then I do sell internationally through global shipping program. And then I also allow, you know, eBay International Standard Delivery, which is a better option for your international customers as opposed to the global shipping program. This one, they just seem to like a whole lot more. I've heard a lot of international customers saying that they won't even purchase from buyers, or they won't even purchase from customer or from potential sellers if they know that they're using the global shipping program. So I just like to have multiple options on there. So they can use the global shipping program if they want. They can use the eBay International Standard Delivery if they want. And then I can ship it directly to them if they want as well. That's what you see right here. Okay, so we'll come over here, and I don't fill this out most of the time because it's not really that necessary. Um, and I'll come over here and put the weight in. I know it's going to be, under a pound. So I'll put 1 pound or less. And then what I'll do again is just kind of make sure everything is what I want it to be. Make sure there's no typos. Because again, when you sell this stuff, you're basically, selling it based on what you described. And if somebody gets that item and it's not as you described it, then they're going to be able to return it, even if you don't accept returns. And it's going to be kind of a ding on your account. So you want to make sure that you describe things accurately and that you take the time to review your listings before submitting them. So everything looks good. I'm not going to submit this just because it's already in my store. I've already done it. So what I would do is just go over here to save draft. Okay. If you were going to go ahead and list it, you could just go list item. But in this case, I'm just going to go save draft. And then, like I said, what I would do later on is I would list all my items at once through bulk editing or through the bulk tool and just get all of them out there. So that one's done. I know that one's a relatively easy one. So I also wanted to do another one that I felt was going to be a little bit more difficult. And that is with a pair of women's Miss Me jeans. I believe they're size 31. So again, same thing. I'm putting it in the search. And I'm going to go to the solds because I want to piggyback off of a good listing. This is someone who has been there and done that already. Okay, so I'm just looking for somebody who's got some good keywords that I can build off of. Okay, so this is good right here. So I'm going to utilize this one right here. I'm going to minimize that a little bit. Okay. And again, you want to go to sell one like this. Okay, and we're getting ready to upload our photos. Okay. Come over here. We'll upload those over there. I'm waiting for these to load. And I know the condition that they're in. They're in really good condition. So I'm going to go ahead and fill that out. Good used condition. I always like to put good used condition. That way they know that the item is used. It is pre-owned. I want them to see every photo because it's important, specifically because I have the measurements in the photos. And sometimes with jeans, the size that's on the tag may be different from the actual measurements that you take. This could be due to, shrinkage. It could be due to, a number of factors. So I always like to have the measurements in the photos and make sure that the buyer, the potential buyer, goes and looks at them and knows that although it may say in the tag that it's a size 34, it's actually measuring 32. That way they're well informed and they know what they're getting beforehand. So I'm gonna come over here. I like to have this one as my cover. Okay, we'll keep that as our cover. And then I'll come over here with the measurements. We'll do our measurements. That way they can see right off bat. No time wasted. Okay. Front of the pants, back of the pants, a close up on the back of the pants. And then the size tag, and then the material tag. So perfect. So these are size 31, inseam 33. I'll come over here, Miss Me, low rise, boot cut, embellished denim jeans, size 32, measures 35, 31. So see, the size was 32, but they're measuring 35, 31. So they went ahead and added that in there. That way the potential buyer knows right away what they're getting. Okay, so Miss Me, I like that. And I'm gonna go with women's. And you could go low rise, boot cut, embellished. You could go dark wash. So Also, what I'll do over here, I'll put jeans. So Miss Me women's jeans, low rise boot cut, embellish, dark wash, and then size. We can go 31 by 32. Give us a little bit of space here. And I think that's fine. You could fill all the characters out if you want, but if you think you've achieved what you want to achieve with your title, then, you know, by all means, continue on. So again, if I had a SKU right here, I would go ahead and put it right there. Category is women's jeans. Right here, I can go to women's pants for my store category, that is. Put that in there, that's good. Make sure it says pre-owned, used. All the pictures look good. Brand is in there. Size, we can update our size because it is a 31. Blue, everything looks good. And again, that meter is all the way full. So that's telling me that the keywords that we currently have are satisfying. Okay, so jeans, the boot cut, women's, embroidered, dark wash. They're not 90s. I wouldn't say they're 90s because they're not vintage. So I'm gonna unselect that. Pattern is solid. The rise is on there, pockets on there. Inseam was actually 33, so we'll change that to 33. Okay, we'll keep going down. Waist was actually 31. Make that change there. Okay, and then I'm gonna paste here. Again, this is totally up to you how you wanna fill out this area. And then I'm gonna establish a price, a little bit above market. I could go below market if I wanted to make a quick sell. Make sure the offers are being allowed. And then I got my free returns. Everything is how I want it. And I got my priority mail because I know these are going to be over £1, but I know I can ship it for about $7.96. So that's a perfect price. 1 day business handling time. Everything is filled out here. I'm going to change that weight to 1 to 2 pounds. And again, I would go ahead and list this item if I was creating it already, but it's already in my store, so I'm not going to list it. I would just save it as a draft. And then you can list it at any time if that's what you want to do. It's totally up to you. It's totally discretionary. So guys, that's how you create a listing on eBay. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more content like this and videos that are going to be helpful along your reselling journey, you want to subscribe. And if you have any questions, just comment below and let me know. All right, guys, I certainly do appreciate you and I hope you have a great day.